Starting top 8. Sorry, having a little snack. I have Monty on Team Illuminati playing Amber Ruby. He is 6th seed, and George on Amethyst Ruby, 3rd seed, playing the color pairing he loves so much. This deck can indeed get under Ruby Amethyst. If Monty has a strong start, and George seemed to have skipped his turn 1, drew the bog a little too late, skips a turn 2, brutal. No target for a fox or a crab. Might have to ink a fox. How's Freddy doing? Freddy is not in. Ouch, double elo. Presenting 6 lore on board. Uh-oh. George may have grabbed 2 cards. Might need to resolve this. He may have fat fingered 2 cards. Not how you want to start. By accidentally fat fingering. Especially against this board. I don't think Monty cares too much. They'll just let it happen, right? We did see it. We might want to leave 1 copy of Friends on the bottom. Let me see if I can step in and interject. Alrighty, go away, Ray. Bring back Joy. My bad. So the way I interfered and we resolved it was, since the card revealed was Friends, we just and the second card accidentally revealed was Rabbit. We just take the Friends, put it at the bottom, shuffle the deck, and leave the Friends at the bottom so it doesn't come back any sooner. Since we know Daisy bottom decked it, that's where it should be. Still, George has a relatively rough start. What happened? George fat fingered and grabbed 2 cards off the Daisy trigger. So he revealed the second card instead of the top card by mistake. So we resolved it by revealing the top card properly. It was a Friends on the other side. It gets bottom decked. Then we shuffle the deck while leaving the Friends on the other side at the bottom, so that it doesn't get placed in the deck unfairly. Monty is turning on the Jets. We see the 2 Lilos questing a Moana and a Simba Reckless Cub, I think. Presenting 2, 4, 7, 8 lore on board, while at 6 lore to George's 0. George has to ink the shark, knowing that it's a little too soon to play it. Probably will never get to play it at the pace of the game. Probably has to just answer board every avenue he has. Playing a shark is simply too slow. It's 2 turns away anyway. Monty quests for 6 here, pushing himself to 12, presenting 3, 6, 9, 11 lore on board. George can get rid of 2. It is not good enough. We need another brawl for the piglet, because George can get rid of 3 lore, excuse me. And there's still 8 on board. Rider. Interesting. It's an evasive. It's a 3/4. Has rush under pen. It's not an Iago, but it is a healthy statted character that doesn't die to any action. So we see a King Candy dual colored eraser. When this character is banished, you may return another eraser. There are no erasers in discard, but it can loop itself. So George has potential to clear the other characters here. The Pan Shadowfinder will get banished, but George has to play an okay, Tremaine. Tremaine works. Tremaine works. I was wondering if he had another evasive to kind of just run into it. So Lilo comes back. George does have a character to keep the Lilo in check. Monty's going to quest to 19, putting George on a basically answer every single turn or else. But Monty has the potential to, draw into a Gloid Orange Boar, which will gain 1 lore. Tremaine goes into the Moana, taking 3 damage. We are going to Fox the Tremaine, run into the Lilo, preserve a character on board to get on the board. He could have banished the Moana. A lot of things. Oh, the Gloid draw is exactly what happened. I love that card. I have played it in Ruby Amethyst. And quested to win with King Candy. I think they were equally the same lore. They're both 1 lore. I think the difference didn't matter. But I think the Moana is a better board keep, just because you can potentially challenge something if you play a Piglet, because Piglet is a captain. But I think that scenario comes up maybe 1 in 51 games. So 51 is a random number I threw out, but you never know. It could happen. It's also possible, in hindsight, you keep the King Candy up, run into something, and get a Gloid back, but the Gloids were not in discard or anything like that. So going into game 2, George loses on the draw. So he takes, on the play. So he takes the play again. Hopefully he doesn't miss his first 2 turns and he's able to retain a character in our Amethyst fashion for a fox or crab to wrestle over the board state, because Monty wants to go fast. Monty wants to go real fast. Uh-oh. Monty seems like he needs to oil his sleeves. They're getting stuck. Maui goes into the Inkwell. Chernobog's followers comes into play. It's a character that can contest the board, but will end up losing the ability to draw. Does not. It will get banished. It has just 1 health. Pirate's Life goes into the Inkwell. Game might be too fast before you can get there. George needs to stabilize first. So George opened quests knowing the Moana challenge possibility is low. Don't think Monty ever wants to challenge, even if a piglet is played. I think Monty always wants the quest here. But George does go into turn 3, meaning a Cusco plus crab can trade efficiently. So this is that one time where the piglet scenario could happen, but I don't see it. Moana quests. Simba comes down, presenting 4 lore on board. George inks a Pegasus. Do we see the 3 drops we love? Or we shan't? Okay. So quest and break the Chernobog's followers, draws 1. We do see a fox, but a brawl comes down instead, taking more lore off the board than the Moana. George keeps the Cusco up, telegraphing that there is a fox or crab in hand, definitely. We don't want to throw it away to, again, a piglet captain give Moana a challenge, gives it an efficient trade. Monty is munching on some Skittles. Lady into Piggy. There we go. The piglet. Moana is allowed to challenge under a captain, but Monty chooses to quest instead. I don't hate it. I like the lore gain. It is good to see Monty. We're all a big happy family here. Everyone deserves to do well. Cusco quest. Fox bounce. Running into the Moana, still leaving up, a lady and piglet on board. That it was a kind of rough trade. But -1 lore is better than -0 lore. Crab would have been better, but yeah, this is a 3, 6, 10 lore presented on board. Quest for 5. Monty pushes to 7. George has no board. See the friends in hand. See another fox. Gets inked. Do we have a Maui? A Maui Hero to All was inked at the start of the game, but we have an Elsa. It's close. Simba versus Piglet trade. Think George values the life. Monty, the strongest player in Miami. What's up, Colby? It's your boy. Elsa comes down. Piggy comes down. We quest for a lot. Monty goes to 14. Monty is presenting yet again 10 lore on board. One of the piglets has to go. Oh, Daisy trigger. Uh-oh. Don't know if we can prove that. Turn has already started. Oh, he did it? Good. I was clicking around the screen, so I missed it. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. Thank you, typical Skinner, flopping 28, Chad, BP underscore Jaint, J Saint S. Thank you. Rabbit off the daisy goes into the hand. Just play dump truck easy. I wish. Okay, so George has to clear full board here. I see a Tremaine. He can do it. But at the cost of Elsa getting banished, which is quite brutal. Tremaine comes down. We know he has a shark and a pirate's life in hand. So George can stabilize from here. What are the other two cards on the left side? Is that his hand? So George can play shark. Tremaine can sing pirate's life. It just neutralizes the score because Monty can quest back to 18, but Shark can just grab the Lilo back. I mean, grab the pirate's life back. Oh, that is the goof. The goof comes down. The goof comes down and activates the super peanut powers. And George had another top 8 run. We got 2 promos. We're not feeling too bad about that. What a top deck. There's there's a world where Monty can't quest the Lilo because the Pirate's Life recursion just keeps neutralizing the lore while gaining George lore, but just playing characters, leaving him standing is the next best thing he can do.